Tapfuma Makina, and I'll be with you for the duration of the night, taking you through the program and announcing the winners. From the sound of the name, you can tell I'm from north of the Limpopo, and swam across the Limpopo, fought off lots of crocodiles to be with you here tonight. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. And we want to say a very special welcome to all of those who are watching this event online from across the world. We thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. We appreciate that you made time to be with us today. I want to begin by acknowledging a few people in the room. Our Provincial Minister of Finance and Economic Opportunities, Mr. David Mania, Mr. Rashid Tofi, the Deputy Director General of Economic Operations, all of the senior management in the Department of Economic Development and Tourism. And I would like to thank all of our invited guests, our finalists, and of course, our sponsors, without whom a lot of this would not be possible. As the night goes on, we're going to learn a bit more about our sponsors, but allow me to very quickly go through some of the names of the sponsors so we can show them some appreciation. In no particular order, the V&A Waterfront here in Cape Town, the Innovator Trust, PwC, False Bay TVET College, Pike Law Attorneys, PUM, as well as Tabara Attorneys. So the last time I was at the Western Cape Entrepreneurship Recognition Awards was way back in 2015. I'm not asking any questions about why they didn't invite me back after that time. But when I came here in 2015, I just read a book called Crazy is a Compliment. It's a book that was written by Linda Rottenberg. She's the co-founder of Endeavor. Some of you might know Endeavor as entrepreneurs. They are an international organization that helps innovative founders with all sorts of things from finance and mentorship. And they've helped some pretty big businesses in South Africa and across the world. So she wrote this book, and in this book, she describes the power of zigging when everyone else zags. She says that in this world that we live in now, we all need to be able to take a risk, have the courage to take a risk and start our own enterprise. She says that we need to be nimble and adaptive and maybe just a little bit crazy, right? Now, as you started your business as entrepreneurs, I'm sure you were told many times that you're crazy. And if you weren't told that you were crazy, you were probably given a look that said, you're crazy. But she says, crazy is a compliment. When they started Endeavor, she says people told them they were crazy and they took it as a compliment. In fact, she goes further to say that if people aren't calling you crazy, then maybe you're not dreaming big enough. Now, this was before COVID. So now we're deep into this COVID situation. You have to be just out of your mind nuts to be an entrepreneur. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate you, the entrepreneurs who are absolutely crazy. We celebrate you, the crazy ones. So for the rest of the night, I'll be calling you crazy. But remember, crazy is a compliment because you need just a little bit of crazy to be successful in this crazy world. All right, so let's start off by calling up Mr. Rashid Tofi, who is going to give us a warm welcome to the Western Cape Entrepreneurship Recognition Awards.
Thank you very much, and welcome, Honourable Minister, ladies and gentlemen, and colleagues, people that Tafatsua wouldn't really even know, Temba Nkosi from the city of Cape Town, and I saw our colleagues from the various chambers of commerce, Jonathan, Arifa, our CEDA colleagues, and so thank you all for being here tonight. This is an incredible opportunity to recognize some of those crazy people. And you take the words out of my mouth, because I've always loved that Jobs quote about the crazy ones, the rebels, the misfits. And tonight you'll see some of the amazing things that people have done in spite of COVID, So tonight, I'm here, let me just acknowledge on behalf of our HOD, Mr. Solly Fourie, who had to be in another meeting. It's just the state of how we are juggling things at the moment. But it's a privilege for me to be here because this project has also been sort of one of my babies since I joined government. And Pat and Josh and John Peters and team have kept the flame going on this, which used to be the PERA Awards, the Premier's Entrepreneurship Awards, which is now the Western Cape Awards. So, as the Western Cape government, we seek to create opportunities for economic growth and to inculcate this culture of entrepreneurship and to promote, in fact, entrepreneurship as a career path. These awards recognize and support the most deserving and inspiring high-potential entrepreneurs. And it not only contributes to engendering that culture, but it seeks to acknowledge them and to enable entrepreneurs so that they can do what they do. So some of the things that I think these awards achieve is the public acknowledgement for business owners and linking them to the requisite business support. So when we bring sponsors along, they're not just there because they do incredible things like give you a laptop. They also give you access to markets and to open doors for you and to help you cut through the red tape and do the legal stuff you need to do. So that's actually what it means when you're out there in the world trying to make your business work. We also try to showcase people's entrepreneurial excellence, and we've seen some winners of our entrepreneurship awards go on to become successful suppliers to huge retailers. And so we'd like to see that happen to some of you or to all of you. Public exposure through social media, and just giving you the acknowledgement and the personal recognition that you deserve for what you're doing. So this is our 9th consecutive event, and it's been in various iterations. I remember when we were all here. So tonight, for all those people who are unfortunately sitting at home, sorry you can't be here in person tonight, but you all, and remember tonight we have just the shortlisted finalists in the room, but there are many people out there who also applied, who put their hat into the ring, who are winners in their own right just for having participated. So we appreciate you. The other thing is this is, of course, Global Entrepreneurship Month, and November is that time of the year where we recognize people for what they do. So COVID, I mean, my goodness, people call it the perfect storm, you know. I remember when COVID hit, we were sort of downplaying it, thinking it's not going to be so bad, and I actually called it and said, this has been like, we're going to be that generation that will say we lived through, you know, the World War, which was COVID-19. So I hope we get to experience it, life after this, where we can take off our masks and get back to handshakes and dinners and meetings. But for now, we just need to sort of batten down the hatches and survive as an economy and as a community. So thanks everybody for being here tonight, and for those who couldn't be here tonight for observing the need for us to make this a smaller event from a COVID protocols point of view. And yeah, I can't wait to see it all happen. We've got a local band that's going to play later, Don't Leave, and we're going to be hearing various categories, and I'll leave it for Minister to talk about some of those when we get to them. So I've got the privilege of introducing our Minister, and Minister, I didn't know your constituency was Lotus River and Grassy Park just until this evening. So Minister knows about getting out there a little bit. And Minister Mainier is a Capetonian, has spent a lot of time working in government, both in the opposition benches, you know, making sure people are held accountable. And then for the last 2 years, he's been our Minister for Finance and Economic Opportunities. And I must tell you, it's probably 2 of the most onerous responsibilities, being essentially the Finance Minister and the Minister of Economic Development and Tourism. So it's been incredible, Minister. Thank you for your passion, for your tireless effort to just keep us on track. And welcome tonight, and over to you for your words. Thank you.
Rishi, thank you so much for that very warm introduction. I want to begin by really reiterating your message and extending a very warm welcome to all our finalists, to our sponsors, and of course to our guests, both the guests that are present here this evening, but also the guests online. Now, I and the team have endured literally 7 hours of parliamentary hearings today, and as a result of that, I certainly look forward to getting to know you all over a drink a little bit later this evening. I think if we step back, I think we would all accept that this has been one of the most challenging years for business. We have been hard hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, which has had a significant impact on lives and livelihoods in the Western Cape. Too many people have lost their businesses. Too many people have lost their jobs, and too many people are struggling to make ends meet in the Western Cape. The lockdown restrictions, of course, have had a devastating impact on the tourism and hospitality and other sectors, which, of course, has been the lifeblood of our economy in the Western Cape. But also, if we step back, we really are a resilient region. And although economic recovery, I think, will not be easy, we will reopen and we will recover in the Western Cape. We have heard wonderful stories of innovation and resilience in the business sector. We've also heard heartbreaking stories of businesses that have closed, of business owners who've sacrificed their life savings just to keep their businesses going and their staff employed. So it has been tough. But tonight we are here to celebrate the Western Cape Entrepreneurship Recognition Awards, which, as Rashida said, is to really celebrate and recognize our entrepreneurs who play such an important role in driving growth and creating jobs in the Western Cape. We celebrate what my briefing note refers to as the province's most deserving, most inspiring, and high potential entrepreneurs here tonight, and I'm delighted to join you. The World Bank, of course, believes that young entrepreneurs are one of South Africa's really best hopes for solving the jobs crisis. And we share that sentiment and believe that all our entrepreneurs, including all of you here this evening, are a vital component not only of economic recovery, but also for the period beyond, given the quality of the entrepreneurs that we have here in the Western Cape. And that makes me optimistic and believe that we will finally properly reopen and recover the economy in the Western Cape. And of course, we celebrate with our entrepreneurs because you play such a critical role, not just in creating jobs, not just in supporting skills development, and not just in providing opportunities, but also because you're role models, especially for young people who might be inspired by what you've achieved to start their own business. And it's that entrepreneurial spirit that we need in order to recover the economy in the Western Cape. And that's why it is so important that we recognize and reward our entrepreneurs here in the Western Cape. And so I would like to really thank the finalists who are present here for your resilience, for your innovation, for your sheer courage, and of course, for your contribution to the economy in the Western Cape. I'd also, in closing, like to thank the team in our department who've worked so hard to pull this program together. And I'd like to thank especially Pat September, who is there she sits, who is the sort of czarina of the WCERA Awards and has pulled this program together. She will be retiring after 30 years of public service in the Western Cape. And so, Pat, thank you. For your contribution to public service at its best in the Western Cape. In the end, to all the finalists, I really do wish you luck this evening, and I certainly can't wait to hear who tonight's Entrepreneur of the Year 2021 will be. Good luck. Thank you very much.
Minister, did you say 7 hours of Parliament? Maybe you're the crazy one. If you're not crazy before that, you're definitely a bit loopy after 7 hours of Parliament, definitely. Also, Pat September looks like a spring chicken. How is she retiring? Another round of applause, please. Pat September. All right, guys, so I know we want to get to the awards, and we'll get to that shortly. But firstly, let's just take a look at what we are here for tonight and how we got here.
Welcome to the 2021 Western Cape Entrepreneurship Recognition Awards. Champions of industry, we salute you. Entrepreneurs, you are the builders of communities and the purveyors of hope for our economy. As a province, we are strengthened because of your resilience and passion. You worked around the clock to protect your people, your families, your livelihood, and your communities. You've pivoted from work to home, strategically adapting your business model while keeping operations running to ensure continuity of products and services. While this isn't business as usual, you have redefined yourself, identifying the moments of opportunity where you can be the most effective. Through the chaos, cost-cutting, uncertainty, and setbacks, you've stood your ground. As an entrepreneur, you motivated your people and managed your business to ensure excellent outcomes for everyone. Because that's what leaders do. It's the reason entrepreneurship is reserved for the brave. As the Western Cape government, we want you to continue to grow and expand beyond your own limits. You have a greater capacity to withstand uncertainty, and your resolute pursuit to success is a hope the world has come to depend on. This year, we feel strengthened and have pride of place for our resilient entrepreneurs, who are a true testament to the Western Cape's thriving business climate and multitude of opportunities that will continue to drive the province's growth. Our commitment is to ensure entrepreneurship is recognized and given due credence as an integrated whole in our economic nexus. The Western Cape Entrepreneurship Recognition Awards celebrates progress and growth by entrepreneurs. More than 100 entries have been received in this year's competition. All successful finalists had the opportunity to present their businesses to an independent judging panel.
The submissions and presentations for the WCERA Awards this year was of an exceptionally high standard. I was particularly impressed this year by the level of innovation in what was quite trying times over the course of the last 12 months.
They are constantly having to adapt and having to change to the environment and work in a more agile way and deal with constant uncertainty. But because of this, they have become more creative in the way they work, and this has led to almost a game-changing way in which they deal with existing problems.
Increasingly in an economy and a world where there are less large companies creating jobs, I think small businesses play an important role for people creating both employment for themselves, but also as they grow their business, creating employment for others.
What stood out definitely is the new innovative business products that were created at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. The resilience of our entrepreneurs, the passion for what they do, and their desire to contribute to the economy of our country and to make a difference in the communities. They are the job creators of today, tomorrow, and the future, and their contribution in improving the economy is critical.
6 categories are being honored this year: Emerging Business, Social Enterprise Business, Innovative Business, Women-Owned Business, Township Business, Youth-Owned Business. All finalists for 2021 receive a cash prize to further their business ventures, and the winner in each category is eligible for the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. Entrepreneurship is writing the story of possibility in our province and in our country. As the Western Cape government, we are with you, we support you, and will continue to relentlessly advocate for you. The Western Cape Entrepreneurship Recognition Awards 2021 is supported by Tabara Attorneys, PUM, Pike Law, False Bay College, V&A Waterfront, PwC, Innovator Trust.
So in addition to the cash prize that you just saw mentioned there, our finalists and our category winners will be receiving substantial business support packages from the sponsors that you've just seen. And throughout the evening, I'll be calling on some of those sponsors to come and assist the minister in handing over the awards. So let us begin with the actual awards. Minister, your job is not over yet. It's a busy day. Starting to think maybe Pat is punishing you. Maybe you weren't a good boss and she decided to get her final revenge. Minister, please come up and assist with handing the awards. To assist the minister for this first award, which is the Emerging Business Award, I would like to first call on Christiana Nell from the False Bay TVET College.
This is the third year that False Bay College is associated with the Western Cape Entrepreneurial Recognition Awards and is a proud sponsor of this impactful event. Entrepreneurship is a strategic imperative for the college, and as such it established the Centre for Entrepreneurship Rapid Incubator in 2015, helping our youth shift from being job seekers to being job creators has been a major focus of our centre, and we have seen over 120 businesses incubated and created in this time. We understand that the entrepreneurial journey is challenging and that support is an essential ingredient to the success of any entrepreneurial venture. We want to extend our congratulations to the winners in the 6 categories of the competition, and we trust that our incubation offering may be a value-adding part of your journey in 2022. Well done.
So over and above the cash prize, our finalists will be receiving from False Bay TVET College access to the False Bay Incubator Program for a full 12 months. Collective value of that sponsorship is 480,000 Rand. And that's not the only sponsor I'd like to help the minister for this award. I'd like to also call on stage from Tabara Attorneys, Michelle Tabara.
Hi, I'm Roy Tabor of Tabor Attorneys. We're passionate about helping our clients build a future. A prosperous future in South Africa is not possible without entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs who create and innovate. Entrepreneurs who bring to life what did not previously exist. Entrepreneurs like you. We support you in all stages of your business. Our particular focus is on ensuring that you fully benefit from what you have created by protecting your business against competitors who wish to compete against you based on your big idea. This protection comes by way of agreement, patent, copyright, trademarks and design. We take all the complexity out of these processes so that you can focus on your core business. Our fees are completely transparent, and unlike larger law firms, there are no hidden costs, and we do not charge new clients for their initial exploratory consultation. Connect with us today.
Tabra attorneys have generously offered our 12 finalists a 3-hour workshop valued at 13,200 Rand on how to protect your business idea or identity. You know, we all have that dodgy cousin who might run away with some of your plans. Tabra attorneys also offering our 6 category winners a specialist consultation valued at 16,800 Rand on how to protect your invention, your brand or your logo, as well as your trademarks and your patents. So, this award is the Emerging Business Award. These are the ones who have recently been diagnosed as crazy. These are our finalists.
Jacobs Jam Company.
We decided on Jam because regardless of where you fit in the socio-economic class in South Africa, whether you're the richest of the rich or the poorest of the poor, if you open the pantry or you open the fridge, you're guaranteed to find jam in that house. We are in our first year of production and we launched with apricot, strawberry and pomegranate jam. We are sold in 300 different stores and we are also exporting to Zambia. We started making jam in our kitchen. We use that same homemade principle. We upscaled it to an industrial level in the factory. So we believe that when you open the jam and you taste the jam, it tastes homemade. We registered the business in 2018 and we spent the first 2 years trying to get a loan. We eventually got our loan approval, but the loan only paid out on the 26th of March. 2020. I remember that date very clearly because it was the same day that the president announced level 5 lockdown. What COVID did to us was significant delays on our equipment and also the setup of our factory. We kind of used that time to strategically plan to just make sure that our launch is going to be the best launch that we could have. The factory's capacity can produce a lot more jam. So as we open up new markets, we will employ more people. And by our best estimate, within 3 years, this factory should be employing 30 people. Entrepreneurship for us is the most difficult thing we've ever done. But what we can say is the more you push at it, the more rewarding it becomes. And as you can see here, it's not impossible.
Delmed Logistics.
Delmed stands for Delivery of Medication, and it started during COVID as an opportunity to supply over-the-counter medication to patients that were avoiding healthcare facilities such as doctors' rooms and pharmacies. So we built a web app, www.delmed.co.za, which is compatible with all phones and desktops and laptops, and allows you to be able to shop online through like an e-commerce platform. The order then goes through to the nearest pharmacy, so we've got a geolocation component, and that allows us to be able to shorten the delivery distance between the pharmacy and the patient. What sets us apart from a normal shop front is that we actually ask you a few clinical questions. It's a virtual relationship between you and your nearest pharmacy. Ultimately, I think convenience is the key, and patients have really sort of taken to the platform. For myself, I have a background in medicine logistics, and we wanted to empower independent pharmacies. And this is a virtual platform for feet through the door for them. To date, you know, we've seen this massive adoption and surge in orders. We are in a definite growth phase of the business. We are expanding into Johannesburg and Durban. So we're very encouraged that, you know, in terms of our job creation, we are definitely supporting, you know, economic development, giving people opportunities. And if pharmacies are doing well, they can retain staff, grow and add more staff to their stores as well.
All right, I love those stories. Can you imagine the Jacobs household on the 26th of March 2020? Such conflicting feelings. We just got the loan, but now we're locked down. And then for Siraj Adams, what a way to be nimble. I mean, I mentioned being nimble earlier. That is just a perfect example. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the winner in the emerging business category is Jacobs Jam Company. Nigel Jacobs. Come on up, sir. You'll receive your award from the minister and from our two sponsors, and then I'll ask you to just pose for a picture. There you go. Another round of applause, please, while he takes the picture. Jacobs Jam Company, the winner in our emerging business category, and of course, the runners-up, Delmed Logistics. Siraj Adams, please come up as well. Round of applause for Siraj, please. Thank you, Siraj. Thank you, Siraj. Thank you, Michelle. And thank you, Christiana. Our next category is the Innovative Business Award. Now, on a scale of 1 to really crazy, the innovative ones are right towards the crazy side. Because, you know, when you're coming up with innovations, it's things that people haven't seen or done. People are doing things differently. So you're likely to be called nuts a lot of the times if you're starting an innovative business. To help the minister in handing out this award, please welcome from PwC, Mr. Sheldon Gonzalez. So over and above the prize money for the winner of the Innovative Business Award, PwC is sponsoring 40 hours of advisory services. This is not the only award where PwC will be offering their services as we continue the push for gender equality. They're also sponsoring the winner of the women-owned category with 40 hours of advisory services, and they'll also sponsor tonight's overall winner with 40 hours of advisory services. That's a total of 120 hours worth 312,000 Rand from PwC. So, in no particular order, let us meet the two finalists for the Innovative Business Award.
Skywalk Innovations.
Skywalk Innovations is a digital modernization organization which is looking at changing the narrative in Africa to build innovative technologies that are relevant in the continent itself as well as competing globally. We position ourselves as a chief technology officer to your organization. We're constantly looking at how can we grow your business as far as technology is concerned. There are so many software development companies, I am in Cape Town or anywhere, right? They look at how can we extract more revenue from the existing clients. With us, it's not the case. What we're looking for is where does the value sit? What does success look like for your organization? Then from then, we assist you piece by piece until you can build something that you can really take into the market and generate the revenue. People were quite anxious and worried about what is going to happen with this pandemic. So for that 3 to 4 months period, they were conscious about spending money on tech, and then thereafter, that's when people realized that, life goes on. We just need to innovate, go digital, otherwise our business are going to die. In South Africa at the moment, you see your Tech Alerts, you see your Checker 6060 and a number of other products that are really growing in the market. We want to build as much innovative, similar projects that will grow in Africa, and they become unicorns, and then they compete globally.
Hypernova Space Technologies.
Hypernova started out as an idea a few years ago from the research that I did in my PhD, where I studied this interesting technology that could actually convert metal into a fuel source for satellites to push them around in space. And we're developing our first product, this small little engine that people can plug and play onto their satellite, and it can push their satellite around as simple and straightforward as possible. So we went from first hire to hardware that's actually ready to fly in space in a matter of only 18 months, which is a really short time in the space industry. We're actually going to do our first flight demonstration next year in space on a real satellite. That's going to go up on a SpaceX rocket soon. And the industry has been pretty receptive. What's also pretty cool is that most of our suppliers and components are sourced from many of our local manufacturers and suppliers in the area. You'll be surprised how many people within the Western Cape have eventually contributed to something new that's going to fly in space soon. There are going to be 10 times more satellites launched the next few years than have ever been launched before. All these satellites are going to need the ability to maneuver around, and current technologies are going to struggle to be able to meet that demand. What Hypernova is bringing is something that can completely decouple ourselves from something that is rare and scarce and expensive and rely on a really abundant and cheap and widely available fuel source. Making that happen is our dream, and I think that it's going to unlock a lot of activity in space in the future.
I like the way Jonathan explained his space technology as simple. Jonathan. All right, I didn't warn you before, I've got to warn you now. We do have a physical drum roll. I know it scared a couple of people, so please, please just be aware of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the Innovative Business Award, Hypernova Space Technologies. Jonathan Lunn. Jonathan has transformed into this stunning young lady. A round of applause, please, for Hypernova Space Technologies. He must have known there were pictures involved, decided to send the most photogenic member of his business. All right. And the runner-up, please welcome on stage Siyabonga Tiwana from Skywalk Innovations. Congratulations, Siyabonga, well done. Thank you, Siyabonga Tiwana from Skywalk Innovations. Our next award is the Women-Owned Business. I would like to welcome on stage to assist in the handing of the award, Mr. Henry Matase of the V&A Waterfront.
This neighborhood has in some way become a part of you. It lives and breathes inside of us all. Our moments, our feelings, our creativity, our culture, our people. elements all remind us of what makes us proud to be South African. This is our heritage.
Our poultry place.
I started our poultry place in 2016 while I was on maternity leave, and I started with 300 chicks. So when they were ready, I drove around in Umfuleni and sold my chicken out of the boot of my Opel Corsa Light. And from there, it basically just grew to the point where we produce 2,000 chickens every 2 weeks. In 2017, we were hit with the first avian flu. It was a very traumatic event, especially for small farmers. I started supplying the smaller guys, the guys that can't buy big quantities from the hatcheries. Maybe he wants 100 chicks or 200 chicks. And that's how this grew. It gave birth to the shop where we now sell them the medicine, the feed, the feeders and drinkers, basically everything they will need in their projects. My biggest challenge as my business grew was obviously land. There was in an informal settlement and not a lot of my clients was willing to drive there. I found this, and this belongs to a private owner, and he was willing to give me the opportunity to use the land. So when I got here, there was absolutely nothing here. No electricity, no water. So everything that you guys see here is basically what I built. Our poultry place also have a poultry place foundation. I started the foundation to give back to our community. I decided to train poultry farmers in the Western Cape. The training was absolutely free. I had over 100 applications. Some of them actually started selling their chicken already. They're doing a phenomenal job. We are in the business of growing others. I make it possible for the smaller guys to start their projects and make a success of it.
Homebound.
Homebound offers handcrafted frozen dumplings. We would like our customers to enjoy restaurant qualities at the comfort of their home. Homebound was founded in 2019 with a very humble beginning in my home garage. My father was terminally ill in Taiwan, and my kids and I flew back to Taiwan to spend the last few months with him. And while I was there, I realized that in every single household in Taiwan, they had a bag of frozen dumplings. Just like us here in South Africa, we have fish fingers. In one bite, the dumpling has the right amount of vegetables, protein, and carbohydrate, and is super convenient to prepare. I want to bring that idea back to South Africa. We really want to change the way people look at Asian meals by reducing the use of plastic and also by the quality of the raw material that we use inside the dumplings as well. I always had the idea that food can be nutritious, colorful, and healthy for you as well as tasty. That's where we developed the color dough using only vegetable puree to give the dumpling dough its unique color. The pandemic has been a very interesting time, and during the hardship, I think this is when my team and I learned how to be agile and quick to adapt to the new environment. And I guess this is the beauty of small business, that you're much quicker to adapt because we have less red tape to cut. We are now a team of 10, and we are distributing to over 40 stores nationwide. My team and I are super ambitious. We want to see a box of homebound dumplings in every freezer in South Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the Women-Owned Business category is our poultry place, Joandra Gregory. I mean, I hate to perpetuate the stereotype, but I love chicken. So I'm happy for Joandra. Joandra, if you ever venture into the fried chicken variety, I'm your man. And let's also please give a big round of applause for the runner-up, Hombao Suting Long. Wait, Tina, do you make chicken dumplings? Well, it's a draw then. Suting Long from Hombao, everybody. Congratulations. Our next award, ladies and gentlemen, is the Township Business Award. Please welcome on stage to assist Minister Menier from Pike Law, Mr. Adam Pike.
Navigating the maze of regulations applicable to commercial transactions while growing your business isn't easy. You may have spent weeks, even months, trying to figure out which legal requirements apply to your venture before they even become a risk. Pike Law has helped hundreds of entrepreneurs minimize business risks and optimize opportunities by providing operational and transactional certainty. Unlike other firms, we don't do everything. In fact, we only do 5 things, and we do them really, really well. That's because we're experts in the areas of law in which we practice. Firstly, we take the time to get to know you and the ins and outs of your business. Then, we tackle legal complexities head-on, because we know that the outdated big law approach simply can't serve the needs of a growing business. We do this by ensuring that our processes and fees are transparent. We remain accountable by maintaining a genuine human connection with our clients. After all, your lawyer should be likable. Tell us what you need. Tell us about your journey. Tell us about your destination. We'll help you with a roadmap. Call us. Let's talk.
So for the winner of the Township Business Award, Pike Law will be providing 34 hours of legal consultancy, those services valued at 85,000 Rand, and Pike Law will also be hosting a seminar on the introduction to corporate governance, specifically for our 12 finalists to the value of 5,500 Rand per business. Let us meet our 2 finalists for the Township Business Award.
Gas.
We are Iyasekuhlaleni Gas. We're a township-based gas shop that operate in the township as well as Temba in Worcester. We focus on providing affordable gas to the local community by delivering gas, by refilling cylinders, and by selling equipment that they need for cooking. We also supply the schools and the creches at discounted rates because we feel it's important that they can provide food for the children that they serve at a cheaper price. Services aren't readily available in the township. It's far away from Worcester Town Centre. My housekeeper had to buy her gas from town. She lives here. So she had to cart that big cylinder all the way through to town, which is 6 kilometers from here. In order to help her, I got to meet up with Jeffrey and we started with the idea, and then it sort of just all happened very quickly. We do deliveries throughout Zwelathemba. We have a manual cart that we use. The terrain is not always very easy to operate in, so the cart does it well. The volume of gas that we do has grown dramatically, and it's still growing. I can see the numbers still going up. People often neglect the townships, don't think there's buying power. But you see, when you start operating in a township, how the community embraces it, how they protect it. I want more entrepreneurs that look at serving the community. Money is a side issue. You will make money if you serve the community.
Unyazi Designs.
Unyazi Designs is a timeless story, creative brand that is currently creating jobs within our township. We're taking African storytelling into smartwatches or watchmaking inside. All of our products are handcrafted to give it a sense of life, sense of energy that when a person wears our watch, he actually feels the energy of the artist itself. So the brand was born back in 2017. It started out as an idea that how can I create something which is unfamiliar and unique in the market, you know? And then when it came as a dream, you know? And then I self-taught myself how to bid. And then I started out with one watch, and then from there on, I find people asking me about, what is this design, what is this you are wearing, you know, what is this cool? And I started producing other watches. And then the watches are produced in Langa, and then we bring them here at the watershed to come and sell them. And then we do some touch-ups there and there, you know, when we're done with the product. So the main idea is to upskill, teach them also design, you know, teach them how to be entrepreneurs, you know. Because in our township, there's very few people that are into design or into entrepreneurship. So I'm trying to play a positive role within the community in that sense. The pandemic stopped production. It also, in terms of finance, it became a financial straining. The positive side, within the pandemic, I was able to be more creative at home, to actually create my own packaging at home, to actually add other products, you know. Now I'm more of living in the moment, you know. I'm here now, let me focus on what I'm doing, then hopefully things will go well, and then the next day I take another step.
Business Award, ladies and gentlemen, and the winner is Unyazi Designs, Samgelo Nyakambi. Congratulations, Samgelo. I've got a watch here that needs a little something. Do your bit for a struggling immigrant. You know? All right, thank you, Samgelo. Samgelo Nyakambi from Unyazi Designs, everybody. And our runner-up, and this particular runner-up just shows me how, you know, the ideas can be so wildly different. We have someone making space technology, and then we have someone who is fulfilling a very, very basic need in our townships. It's beautiful. Guys, Mr. Christoph Linder. Thank you, Christoph. How? Samgelo, you didn't take the... We'll talk later. All right. Our next award, ladies and gentlemen, is the Social Enterprise Award. This award will be handed out by the Minister with the help of Mr. Jonathan Jacobs of PAM.
The bees found me growing lucerne, which they like. I realized that beekeeping is a low-cost business that we can use to empower rural women with. I saw an opportunity for PAM to train us on beekeeping. The first expert, Ari Krike, trained us on the technicalities of beekeeping. I identified the opportunity and asked PAM to help me develop a business plan. They found expert Bart Force. Due to COVID, Bart could only assist me remotely, and after a while, I suffered a mental health problem and lost my concentration. Partly because of various activities I employed, and partly because of the support from Bart, I regained my focus. After finalizing a business canvas model, we are now working on a business plan. The impact I want to achieve is threefold: social, environmental, and economic.
Now, PAM has the unique distinction of being one of our international sponsors, so it shows you just how far and wide Pat went looking for sponsors. From PAM, the winner and runner-up are going to receive 8 weeks of remote mentorship and coaching to the value of 130,000 Rand. And they're also sponsoring the category winner and runner-up of the women-owned category with 8 weeks of remote mentorship, also worth 130,000 Rand. So let's find out in no particular order who the finalists are for our Social Enterprise Award.
H18
H18 began in 2016 as a social upliftment project to try and address employment challenges in South Africa. Having seen so many people walking around with their CVs rolled up in their hands looking so dejected, we realized that this is something we really needed to address. So we crochet handmade bath mats and baskets out of upcycled t-shirt yarn, which is a waste product generated by textile mills. And we upcycle them into beautiful, usable products for the home. My mother taught the ladies how to crochet the bath mats. Since then, everyone teaches each other and helps each other. The management team works on procuring orders, and the ladies create the products, and the ladies get paid per item that they make. The more orders we get, the more ladies we can empower and the more money they can earn. When the pandemic came to South Africa, we realized we had to do something, so we started doing food parcels for the balance of the ladies. The lockdown turned into close to 5 months, so we ended up doing food parcels every week for ultimately 95 families in Joe Slovo and surrounding. Since we started, the ladies have been bringing their children with them. We've always wanted the children to have a decent education. At the beginning of this year, we moved premises into a closed-down preschool, and we opened up the Mana Preschool. All our ladies' children are at Mana Preschool, and we also open to the public. The growth and change in our children has been phenomenal. It's truly just touched our hearts and made us so proud of them. The goal ultimately is to empower all these beautiful women of our H18 family with skills further than just craft skills, and hopefully be able to have the team manage H18 Foundation.
Future Me.
I'm actually a management consultant by trade. Working with all my clients across multiple sectors, I just kept seeing a desperate need for skills, and all my clients saying, we need young talent to come into our business, but we can't find them. So Future Me is all about creating young, work-ready, passionate people who are fit for our employers' talent pools for the future, meeting critical skills needs. In high school, young people are needing to make critical decisions, figure out what they're going to study, where they're going to study, figure out what careers they're going to go into. But they're clueless. They actually have no information about it. So we decided to basically bridge that gap. They log into our Future Me online platform, they sign up to join a program that they're interested in, and then we get them into joining anything from 45-minute IG Lives through to 3-hour boot camps run on Zoom with our clients and with our young people. Alex develops all of our designs for our programs, Matt develops the content for them, and then the delivery team really run around making sure that we get speakers for our events, that we've got young people coming to our events, that everything is set up and ready to rock and roll. We've been great beneficiaries of COVID because it enabled us to go from what was virtually 100% face-to-face engagement to 100% digital engagement with young people. So every day is now a digital day. We are now national, even servicing Namibia and Botswana. Entrepreneurship is going to be the saving grace of our country. We have the potential as South Africans. We are such innovative people by nature. We're known globally as hard workers. That's the makings of an entrepreneur. It will be the future of South Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the Social Enterprise Award category is Future Me Holdings, Nikki Van Hill. Nikki, as you go up to collect that award, I just want to understand, we saw a punching bag in the video. What happens there by Future Me Holdings? Why do you have a punching bag? Okay, some stress relief. Got you, got you. Nikki Van Hill, everybody, from Future Me Holdings. And our runner-up, of course, Amanda Solomon from Age 18 Foundation. Please come up. Congratulations, Amanda. And then our final category, ladies and gentlemen, is the youth-owned business. These ones are the young and crazy. Please help me to welcome on stage to assist the Minister, Tashlin Yusta from the Innovator Trust.
We are women. And there is nothing in this world, or even beyond it, that we cannot achieve. If only we have the strength, the unity, and the wisdom to stand together. Through the power of technology, we can unleash our entrepreneurial potential. The Innovator Trust supports entrepreneurs in the ICT sector, providing resources, training, infrastructure, and support for those reaching for greatness in a world where opportunity often seems reserved for others. If you are a woman driving change in business, the Innovator Trust is looking for you. Visit our website now, where a few simple clicks could be the start of your journey to greatness.
The Innovator Trust is offering the top 3 tech businesses a 2-year training incubation package valued at 350,000 Rand. They're also sponsoring the 6 runners-up with a new laptop. So let us find out who the finalists are in the category for youth-owned business.
Arion Power.
We met at the UCT doing our postgraduate in entrepreneurship.
That's where the Y-Box and our brand was born. The Y-Box is an uninterrupted power supply specifically designed to keep users connected during load shedding and power outages, powering their Wi-Fi router and their fiber box. The pandemic has made a lot of people work from home, and they've become more reliant on the internet than ever. Our product is filling that need in the market, keeping South Africans online during these power outages and load shedding and keeping them productive. While the business has grown so much more than we could have ever expected in this short amount of time.
So we went from supplying individuals with the Y-Box to now having corporates actually supply the Y-Box for all of their employees and actually keeping them up and running during load shedding in the span of the last 18 months.
The Y-Box is a device created by South Africans for South Africans, and as such we really made it a point that we increase the potential of productivity in the country. So the whole unit is produced and assembled in South Africa.
It's a very South African product solving a very South African problem. So in the direction of the future, we're trying to still keep that ethos and solve problems that are very pertinent to our nation in South Africa. So in a year, 5 years' time, we do expect to still have the Y-Box brand part of us, but Arion Power is definitely the vision and the future. So we're trying to still be manufacturing, still be providing jobs, and scale up at the largest scale that we possibly can.
Best training.
My name is Tariq Hercules. I'm the founder of Built Environment Skills and Training, better known as Best Training. We are a fully online business. We offer high-level corporate education and training specifically for professionals in the built industry. We train engineers, architects, quantity surveyors, construction project managers on various issues that relates to their industry. We've got technical courses like road construction, maintenance and rehabilitation. These are the types of courses that we take to the market. Easy, accessible, affordable and fully accredited. It's all presented online, so we sometimes have delegates plug it in from all over South Africa, even Mozambique, Namibia, Botswana, all on one seminar. Lockdown has been a sort of a blessing in disguise. When we were working during lockdown for another organization where we were short paid, we were in fact not paid. That's all part and parcel that made me decide, no man, I need to really just take control of my life, and start this business. Yes, there's been challenges, as any new business would face. We just remain steadfast, work hard every single day and make it happen. We want to be the preferred trading solutions provider, specifically for the built environment, and become a national brand. That is our main focus now, is to just entrench our brand further in the industry. We've done pretty well for the past 11 months, but we want to take it to a whole nother level. In 5 years' time, we want to be a company that's recognized throughout Africa, and 10, 15 years, why not even tap into other regions?
So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the Youth-Owned Business category. Arion Power, Brian Gadisi. Congratulations, Brian. So Brian, be honest, when Eskom announces load shedding, do you celebrate a little bit? And of course, the runner-up, please welcome Tariq Hercules from Best Training. Tariq, I just did a couple of renovations on my place, and believe me, there's a lot of people who need your services, who need training in the built industry. Thank you, Tariq. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the minister is looking tired, so for his sake, let's take a break for about 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll announce the overall winner of the Western Cape Entrepreneurship Recognition Awards. Thank you.
Hello, 1, 2, 2, yeah. No, here we go. Like a mystery of angels in that quiet place just before sleep. You're like a baby soft serenity. You move me from that flame of conversation. Like an artisan, you move before that dream of God's evolution. You are the quiet boy I knew, and in the whispers of our childhood, from that place of pensive thought, where we ventured into danger, reminds me of those things we kept and collected over the years. Just like those pictures when I was blue. These are my memories and traces, oh, of that quiet, wild, complacent child, that's you. And even though on Christmas night I watch the sky for shooting stars that sat right through the wicked night, and I have come to understand that we all change just like anyone who's anywhere. Are you still there? How do you count your sorrows? Like glass upon the beach, and how do you know why it is? Is someone else out there crying? Just like those pictures when I was blue. These are my memories and traces, oh, of that quiet, wild, complacent child, that's you. And even though on Christmas night I watch the sky for shooting stars that sat right through the wicked night, and I have come to understand that we all change just like anyone who's anywhere. Are you still there? How many curtains open and close? Wait till the night has swept us away. How do you count your sorrows? Like glass upon the beach. Do you know, do you know, do you know what it is? Is someone else out there crying? Just like those pictures when I was blue. These are my memories and traces, oh, of that quiet, wild, complacent child, that's you. And even though on Christmas night I watch the sky with shooting stars that sat right through the wicked night, and I have come to understand that we all change just like anyone who's anywhere. Are you still there? Oh. You know it's true, it's trees on time, and autumn leaves to fall. Oh, it sometimes rains in paradise, and even the warmest heart can turn to ice. You know it happens to us all. Every kind of people fall. Yeah, and after all it's said and done, do we have the heart to carry on? Here and now, still somehow, still a friend of mine, or still a friend of mine. of all the times I hurt you and never thought it through. Oh, I treated you so bad, baby. 'Cause such a cruel heart ever be free. You know it happens to us all. Every kind of people fall. Oh, and after all it's said and done, said do we have heart to carry on here and now? Still somehow, still a friend of mine, or still a friend of mine, still a friend of mine, or still a friend of mine, still a friend of mine, or still a friend of mine. You know, as long as I've got you, and we do the things we do. Oh, the next time, baby, that our love breaks down, I do the best that I can to turn it around. Oh. And here and now, still somehow, still a friend of mine, or still a friend of mine, still a friend of mine, or still a friend of mine, still a friend of mine, or still a friend of mine. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do, it's alright with me. You make me feel so brand new, and I want to spend my whole life with you. And baby, since we've been together, oh, I'm loving you forever, 'cause that's what I need. Let me be the one you come running to, and I'll never be untrue. And baby, let's stay together. I'm loving you whether times are good and bad and happy and sad. Why do people break up? Oh, then turn around and make up. I just can't see you never do that to me. 'Cause saying is all I see. And baby, let's stay together. I'm loving you whether times are good and bad and happy and sad. Oh baby, let's stay together. I am loving you whether times are good and bad and happy and sad. When times are good and bad and happy and sad. Oh. Let's stay together. I am loving you whether times are good and bad and happy and sad. Oh baby, let's stay together. I am loving you whether times are good and bad and happy and sad. When times are good and bad and happy and sad. When times are good or bad or happy or sad. Let's stay together. Thank you so much. I just wanna feel good every day. I wanna wear a smile upon my face. I wanna feel the joys of the day. I wanna feel alive in every moment. Said I won't waste time on feeling blue. I won't waste time on things I cannot change. I'm gonna live this day as best as I can, doing everything that feels right, singing la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, singing la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. I wanna hear the laughter of a child. I wanna feel a hug from a loving friend. I wanna hear I love you every now and then. I wanna show somebody that I care, 'cause feeling good is a choice that we all make. Just like a smile, a small effort you make. I love to feel the newness of a brand new day. Happy to be alive today, singing la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, singing la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, singing la 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 la. La 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 la, singing la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. singing la 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 la, singing la 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 la, singing la 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 la, singing la 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 la, with a burst of joy within my soul. Oh, hey. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture, 'cause since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? Hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? And did you have to pay that fine? 'Cause you was dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? 'Cause since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me? Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, oh, Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, oh, Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Oh, yeah. The way you look tonight. The way you look tonight. The way you look tonight. Yeah? That's in it, right? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, 'cause this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. I wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's going to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, 'cause this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Said it's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Said wonder this time where she's gone, and I wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, 'cause this house just ain't no home anytime said she goes away. Oh yeah, yeah. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and it's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime since she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone, and I wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Said I know, 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 I know. Said ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away.
All right. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. If I can ask everybody to make their way back inside, and we will begin the final part of this evening, where we'll be awarding the overall winner of the Western Cape Entrepreneurship Recognition Awards. So if everyone could please make their way inside and we can get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to begin the second part of the evening. If I could have everyone's attention and ask everybody to settle down, sit down, get comfortable, and we can get to the overall winner of tonight's awards. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. So I got word from Minister Mania that he felt it was unfair that he had been standing for so long, and Rashid came up here for about 5 minutes. So Rashid, he's asked that you come up here and give us a vote of thanks before we announce the overall winner.
I get the easy, quick jobs. Sure, I think you've been hearing from everybody today. I thank you for acknowledging the sponsors. You've seen them all up here. These are really the people that make events like this possible. You know, we just can't do it. So, you know, we talk about partnerships in our lives and collaboration and things like that, but what we've done in keeping the WCERA Awards alive and making it as impactful as it is literally combining a little bit of energy and inspiration from provincial government with businesses out there who are making a success of themselves, but to see the value and the power of giving back. So I just want to thank people for their contributions, everybody who's made this possible, and I have to do the particular thank yous and mentions. So once again, let me read the sponsors and let's give them a hand, because well, you didn't see, you know, the laptops being handed out and all these things that these winners will get. So Volkswagen College, the Volkswagen Tibet College, Center for Entrepreneurship and Rapid Incubators. PUM Netherlands, let's give them a hand. Pike Law, I know you've been with us for a very long time. Thanks for always coming back. The V&A Waterfront, thank you so much for doing this. PwC. And then I think a new sponsor this year was Tabera Attorneys. Thank you very much for your contributions. And I believe our biggest sponsor, just in terms of amount of contributions, was the Innovator Trust. Thank you so much thank you for what you've done. And then I also just want to thank Minister. Thank you for being here, just for your leadership. And I know Minister's going to follow up and visit many of you and come and see what you're doing and tell that story and leverage it. And then just to end off, again, we don't often get to thank the people who keep the music playing, the AV people, everyone who keeps the lights on here, and then importantly for the DDAT team. So Joshua, it's been a tough year, tough 2 years actually, but I just want to thank you for the guidance that you've given to the entire enterprise development and entrepreneurship team. Well done, and thank you for your work. And then to all the ladies who are here helping out today, and Faye from the Municipal Economic Support Unit as well, you've been amazing. And then the person I wanted to thank last was Pat, but I saw Rashida Muller, and she said to me, how could I recognize all the other business chairmen and not her? So Rashida, thank you for being here. She heads up the Western Cape, in the National now Informal Traders Association. Sorry, excuse me, but thank you, Rashida, for being here today. And then Pat, I know this is your 9th event. Once again, I just want to thank you. You know, events like this, yeah, it takes a lot of people to make it happen, but there's a certain sort of pizzazz that Pat brings to this always. The style, the little touches, and the attention to detail. So Pat, thank you for this. I think you're leaving a real legacy. If you think back at your life in government, these moments, these nights are something you should be very proud of. So well done, and thank you everybody for coming here tonight.
Thank you, Rashid. So before we announce the overall winner, just a few things I need to point out. Once we've announced the overall winner, they will come up and they'll have a photo, and then I'd like to call everybody, all the finalists, to please come up on stage to get a group photo with the minister. That's important because we need it for the media tomorrow. If we don't take pictures, people might not believe you won anything. So we've got to take the pictures. The media picture is very important. Also, once we're done with that picture, you need to remember to take your laptops, because you forgot those laptops. The laptops for the finalists, not for everybody, for the finalists. If you forget your laptops, I have a whole village in Zimbabwe that I can take those laptops to. All right. So, Minister, please come up and help me in awarding the final award for tonight. The overall winner for the Western Cape Entrepreneurship Recognition Awards. Mr. Drumroll, are you ready? Okay.
Jacobs Jam Company.
And the winner, ladies and gentlemen,
we decided on Jam because of where you fit in the socio-economic class in South Africa.
Nigel Jacobs, ladies and gentlemen, from Jacobs Jam Company. Nigel was telling me during the break, he said he couldn't believe that he had won the emerging business category. So that's why he's that happy. He can't believe he's won the overall thing. Well done, Nigel Jacobs. Well done. So Nigel, if I can ask you to please stay, and I'd like to call all of our finalists, all 12 of you, to please come up and we can have the final photo with the minister. All 12 finalists, please come up. And the sponsors as well. Oh, well done, everybody. Remember, please, to get your laptops as you walk away from the stage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the Western Cape Entrepreneurship Recognition Awards for 2021. Thank you so much to all of you for attending, and for those who've been watching online, we appreciate it. A big congratulations to our 12 finalists on the hard work you've put in over the years. We wish you more success in the future, and we hope your enterprises thrive. The night is not over, ladies and gentlemen. We still have the beautiful Candace Thornton and her band. They'll be performing a few more songs. Stick around, mingle, network, have a few drinks, and hopefully we'll see you back here for the 2022 edition of these awards. Thank you.
Well, my friends, the time has come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Raise the roof, the wild romance. We're going to party, caramo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, caramo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along all night long. All night long. Oh, all night long. And all night long. People dancing all in the street, lose the rhythm in their feet. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play on, play on, play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself to wild romance. We're going to party, caramo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along all night long. Oh, all night long. And all night long. And all night long. Once you get started, you can't sit down. Come join the party, it's a merry-go-round. Everyone's dancing their troubles away. Come join the party, see how we play. Tambolite setimoya. Eh, jumbo, jumbo, if you go to party, yo. Oh, jambola, tambolite, sentimoya. Eh, jumbo, jumbo. Oh, yes. We're gonna have a party, yeah. All night long. And all night long. Oh, all night long. And all night long. Oh, and everyone you meet is dancing in the street all night long. Hey, hey. everyone you meet is dancing in the street all night long. And all night long, all night long, yeah. All night long, all night long, and all night long, all night long, and all night long, all night long, yeah. When I see you on the street, my whole body gets weak. When I see you standing in the crowd, your love talks to me so loud. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love for you? Da-da-da-day, da-da-da-day, da-da-da-day. When I hear you on the phone, your sweet sexy voice turns my ear all the way on. Just the mention of your name seems to drive my head insane. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love for you? Ba-da-da-day, da-da-da-day, da-da-da-day. Oh, yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. All my life has been waiting for your love. My arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating your love, your love, your love, 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 yeah. Da-da-da-day, da-da-da-day, da-da-da-day. From the time that I awake, I'm imagining the love that we would make. If to me, if I can do all this, just imagine what's gonna be when we hug and kiss. Do I do what you do when I do my love for you? Da-da-da-day, 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 da-da-da-day. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. All my life has been waiting for your love. My arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating your love, your love, your love, 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 love. Da-da-da-day, 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 da-da. Da-da-da-day, 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 da-da-da-day. Oh, do I do? Captured effortlessly, that's the way it was. It happened so naturally, I did not know it was love. The next thing I felt was you holding me close. Did not know what I do, I let myself go. And now we're flying through the stars, hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better than you. Da, 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 da. I've been waiting for you, it's been so long. Knew just what I would do when I heard your song. My heart is filled with the kiss, you gave me freedom. Knew I couldn't resist, I needed someone. And now we're flying through the stars, hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better than you. Oh, 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 ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody, oh, 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 ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody loves me better than you. Yeah. I call you when I need you, my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wired. Oh, you come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means. Ooh, you can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it stronger, baby. You're simply the best. You're better than all the rest. You're better than anyone I've ever met. Oh, I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Don't tear us us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead in your eyes to see the stars of every night and every day. In your arms I get locked, I get washed away. Oh, just as long as I'm here in your arms, I can be in a better place, baby. You're simply the best. You're better than all the rest. Oh, you're better than anyone I've ever met. Oh, I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Don't tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. Each time you leave me, I start losing control. You're walking away with my heart and my soul. I can feel you even when I'm alone. Oh, baby, don't let go. Oh, yeah. Don't let go. Oh, you're simply the best. You're better than all the rest. You're better than anyone I've ever met. Oh, I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Don't tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. You're the best. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. I waited till I saw the sun. I don't know why I didn't come. I left you by the house of fun. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. When I saw the break of day, wish that I could fly away. Instead of kneeling in the sand, I'm catching teardrops in my hand. My heart is drenched in wine. But you'll be on my mind forever. set out across the endless sea. I would die in ecstasy. Said, but I'll be a bag of bones. I'm driving down the road alone. My heart is drenched in wine, but you'll be set on my mind forever. Something has to make you run. I don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why.